Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is MegaShadowFist, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And when we last left off, we were having a free time. Miss Kirigiri disappeared for some unknown reasons, and now we're going to, instead of look for her, we're going to just talk to people because Makoto has the best priorities in the world. The game will begin from where you last left off. Is this okay? Chapter 5, School Life, Daily Life, Free Time. Yes, please. That's a bit of a delayed reaction, but whatever. Let's go ahead and enter. If you don't mind, leave this area, please. Okay, so we probably aren't going to be having any social links with Kirigiri, so what I want to do is finish up those social links with Hagakure. Because I think, like I said, I think we should have no more than 1 or 2. Yeah, there's no one in here. Since it's the early part of the day, everyone should be on the top floor, right? Because that's usually how it is. Yeah, that seems right. Everybody's on the top floor. So we're going to go ahead and walk there just to walk and talk for a little bit. And respond to various things that I got in the comments section. Various questions, which no one really asked questions, but let's see, was there anything in particular that I thought was interesting or I wanted to respond to? Okay, there was this, right? So, we have our character here. Let's see, let's go to the transcript. Well, actually, first off, one thing I'd like to point out is that there were only 5 chickens. Oh, I already showed that in the previous episode. I was just being stupid. Let's go to transcript. We probably have to go like pretty far in order to see this, right? Let's see, where is it? This is gonna take too much time. So there was Ikusaba Mukuro, or Mukuro Ikusaba, is how it is said. Western naming order. Ikusaba Mukuro. I said that like Mukuro, that didn't really sound like a name to me, and it turns out Mukuro actually isn't a name. I looked it up. Apparently Mukuro means like corpse, actually, like a dead body, a corpse. Now that's not the word that I usually see. Like usually, like if someone's gonna refer to like a dead body or a corpse, usually they'll say shitai or itai, right? One of those two, shitai or itai. Itai seems to me has a bit more of a formal nuance to it. Like you'd see, not necessarily like formal, but you'd see it more like newspapers and everything. I think, at least that's just how I've seen it. But mukuro actually means like a corpse or something. Which is interesting, because like I said, it just did not sound like a name to me. I went to like places like Facebook and like Twitter to see like if there are like any users with the name, and most of them were just like, I saw like 2, and they both had like anime avatar pictures, so I'm not quite sure how reliable they are. Anyway, but that was just one of those things, because like it didn't sound like a name to me, because like after a while you start to like, I know someone in the comment section said, like, to be fair, no Japanese names sound like Japanese names to, or sound like, yeah, actually, that would be something that they would say, freaking, not on purpose, but, you know, what was it? Oh, that one thing, what was that one thing, like, it was like, Kratos and Garkon were doing that, freaking, Mario Party 3 video, and then, like, Kamek Advance did, like, a video, like, a animation on it. It was like, we're going to be doing like, I forget what he said. I'll have to link the video. This is freaking ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, it's not a name as I thought. Actually, one thing was interesting. Makoto, for example, right? Makoto is read with the kanji for sincere, and Makoto is not like, it's not like a name. It's like a word, right? Like it's just like a general word. It means like sincere or truth. Sincere truth. Actually, I looked at Jishul, actually, to see, I went to Jishul to see, if there are, like, any alternate readings for Makoto, aside from, like, any alternate meanings besides, like, sincere or truth. Apparently, there's, like, this one, it has, like, this one meaning, oh, there's, Asina. There's, like, this one meaning that it has where, like, if you, how do I put this? It has this one meaning where, like, if you put where it's an archaism. No one uses it this way anymore. But like, I'll have to add a text annotation because I have an idea in my head, but I don't want to say it out loud and be wrong. There's Hagakure. Let's go ahead and talk to you. But yeah, it was interesting. I didn't look up Ikusaba Mukuro's name per se. I didn't look up the character because I didn't want to run into any spoilers, so I can't really tell you like the kanji that makes up her name and what they mean. But yeah, Mukuro apparently means corpse. So like I said, that just did not sound like a name to me. Like like if you're not used to like Japanese naming culture, nomenclature is not really the right word. But if you're not used to like Japanese naming schemes, none of them are gonna sound like names to you. But like there are certain things that sound like names, and there are certain things that don't. And Mukuro definitely is one of those things that didn't sound like a name. Anyway, Monokuma seems like super advanced, right? I think maybe we've been caught in the middle of something terrible. What was your first clue? A global revolution by the ancient civilizations that we've ruined! Their alien technology will destroy us! Or maybe not, I don't know. Should I talk to Hiro while he's acting like this? When is he not acting like this? Spend some time with Hiro. Huh? You wanna hang out with me? Well then, have I got a story for you! My research revealed a surprising connection between Tokyo Tower and the lost Lemurian civilization! Hiro spent a lot of time talking about stuff that didn't make any sense to me. Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hiro a present? Yes, definitely. What would you like to give him? Let's see. Let's see here, let's go. We've already used up all the OOParts, I think. Like, I don't think there's anything else. We've already given him one of these, I believe. This isn't an, oh, it is an OOPart, but Crystal Skull, I believe we already given, which is an OOPart. Antique Doll, that's not an OOPart. It'd be awesome if it was, though. Let's see. I don't think he's like, he likes Prince Shultoki's globe. No, I already gave it to him. It is an OOPart, so. No, it's Asuda's Tears that he didn't like. For some reason, like, I feel like he would like this for some reason, but. Okay, let's look at some of the weird conspiracy theory stuff. Vice, someone's graduation book. Pumi's. You might say, where did we get this? Actually, in the previous episode, I actually bought some stuff, like, I bought some stuff, but I cut that part out because like, I didn't have a lot of time yesterday and I wanted to get the video out, so I cut out the part of me buying some stuff from the Monokuma, at the Monokuma machine in order to, save render time. It was a secret cut. It was at the very end, ladies and gentlemen. Like, at the very end of the previous episode, you know, where like I saved and then I backed out, and then I saved and then I exited the game, and then I backed out to the main menu. In between where I saved and backed out and when I exited to the main menu, there was actually a full like segment where I went and bought and sold stuff, but I did a very secret cut. I'm sure like none of you guys even noticed that. I bet you guys didn't. Meteorite Arrowhead. Actually, they say they give you the power to see demons. I want to try this. He doesn't like occult stuff, but like, let's try it. Huh? You're saying I can have this? All of a sudden, I feel invigorated. I feel awake. I feel like I like you. Okay, so this was good. Seeing Hiro's so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. This is getting serious, man. When are we gonna get out of here? The world is so big, so freaking huge, and we've all been stuffed into this one tiny little corner. I guess even Hiro is starting to get stressed out by all this. He was pretty stressed out from the beginning, actually. Can we talk man to man? I haven't told anyone else, but I need to get this off my chest. Huh? What is it? There's a big reason why I'm so anxious to get out of here. A big reason? I'm super worried, man. I'm afraid someone's gonna bust into my house and steal my collection. What collection? I've been surfing black markets and black back channels to build a huge collection of OOParts. No reaction? Wait, don't tell me you don't know about OOParts. I've given you like 8,000. What are you talking about? You know OOParts, out of place artifacts. Oh, so that's what it stands for. Stuff they find in the ruins of ancient civilizations, but with no explanation how it could have got there. The crystal skulls, the golden airplane of Columbia, the Baghdad battery. The Baghdad battery? Just to name a few. But OOParts can be more than just artifacts. For example, I definitely classify the famous geoglyphs of South America as OOParts. Not really. Famous South American geoglyphs. Samba, Nazca, and Aztec. Okay, no, Aztec is from, is in Mexico, right? Like, when I think of South America, I tend to think Inca, right? But Inca's definitely not here. Like, Aztec and Maya were in Mexico primarily, right? I don't think they went very far into South America, so I think Aztec is incorrect. So we have Samba and Nazca. I don't know what Samba is. Let's go with Nazca. Those are called the Nazca lines, right? You got it, Ace! Yes! Actually, ladies and gentlemen, you want to look up something, right? What is samba? I never heard of samba before. Let's see here. Samba. Opening windows to a wider world is an important component to seamlessly integrate Linux and Unix servers. No, it's a Brazilian musical genre. Samba is a Brazilian musical genre and dance style with its roots in Africa via the West African slave trade and African religious traditions, particularly of Angola and the Congo, through the samba de roda genre of the northeastern state of Bahia, from which it northeastern state of Bahia is in Brazil. Okay, I see. Okay, so you just learned something. Samba. Okay. Okay, I've heard of samba before, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway. You got it, Ace! Why Ace? Plenty of museums and research centers claim to have all those different OOParts, but you see, here's the shocking truth for all of them. The real deal is at my house! Did I shock you? Did the truth slam into your soul like the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs? But you have all that stuff at your house. Yep, I got it mostly through the internet. It's more valuable to me than anything. He's gotta be the world's biggest sucker. I've invested every penny I have into that collection, which is why I'm so worried. If that stuff gets stolen while I'm gone, it'd just be the most tragic tragedy. You know what I've had to go through to get that stuff? Why do you think I got held back, like, 3 or 4 years? Huh? Oh, nothing. Forget about that last part. Okay. Anyway, everything I've read is that when you really do serious research on those artifacts, most times they end up finding out that there is a perfectly normal explanation for them. Don't be stupid, you stupid Makoto! It's a government cover-up! They want to hide the ancient aliens and the secrets of the universe! Ancient aliens, inside joke. So, tell me again how much you hate the occult? This isn't the occult! It's about aliens and ancient civilizations living together! Yes, it's possible! I don't think there's anything I could say to change his mind. He does skill or be skilled has been updated based on your experience with him. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go! When Hiro and I were done talking, I headed back to my room for a little while. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's anything pointing to, like, I feel even worse than I did this morning. Oh, no! Stop! I want to do another social link! My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. He's gonna fall asleep, isn't he? Okay, no, he didn't fall asleep. Good. I was totally expecting him to fall asleep, and then the game to force me to not be able to do another social link. So, not over slot 5, or that's just slot 4, actually. Not over slot 4, go over to slot 1. In case you're new to the series, and, like, this is your first episode for whatever reason, the reason why there's a gap between 5 and 6, 6 and 7, slot 6 and 7 are what I use for, like, the court cases, because I like to keep the saves for the court cases separate. Even though it really doesn't matter, because, like, there are no alternate endings to this game, I don't believe, and the game is actually very easy, so it's not... This is a precautionary thing that I did at the beginning, but I don't know. Yeah, and then 4 for everything else. So now we're on slot 1. 4, if you're new to the channel, 4 save slots is the tradition that I usually do. I don't know, I'm just saying this in case, you never know. You never know, like, for all I know, like, I don't know. But anyway, since it's later in the daytime, I'm sure that most people are in their house. Let me see something real quick, though. If we completed them, we're gonna have a star next to them, right? Oh, we don't have a star next to them. Okay. That means we have at least one more. At least one more. Alright. I think this is I hope it's the last one, because I do want to do social links with other people, too. This is Hiro's room. I don't have anything I need to talk to you about right now. Wait, I'm pretty sure that everyone should be in the, since it's later in the day, everyone should be here, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, this is not a rule that, like, I found from looking at things up. This is something that I saw for myself. It seems like later in the day, everyone is in the main hole, but, like, in the main area. Like, not the relaxation area, whatever you call it. But in the daytime, but earlier in the daytime, it seems like most people are, like, up on, like, the top floor for whatever reason. Maybe they're just trying to look for ways out or something. There's Asahina. Asahina's interesting, but actually, I'm not, like, I'd say out of all their main characters, I'm probably, like, as far as social links are concerned, I'm probably the least interested in hers. Not to say that I'm not interested in her as a character, it's just that I think all the other characters seem to be a bit more interesting to have social links for. I don't know, maybe it's just my opinion. That's just Maybe I'm just weird. Come on, man, you gotta be here somewhere. Where do you think Hagakure is, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think he's... I could always just look it up. I have not really look it up, but like look at the map. But I don't know. I just feel like exploring a little bit. Because why not? Even though we've already seen everything, so what's the point in exploring? Now that I think about it, I don't know. Just me being stupid. As usual. Leave the bathhouse, yes please. And... maybe he's in the kitchen? Ah, I might as well. Oh! Let's look at the kitchen. I was about to... okay, let's just look at the map. Okay. Like, I'm just wasting time at this point. Dining hall. Yeah, he's in the kitchen. Because we're going directly to see... like, normally I like avoiding the maps because, like, I like the randomness factor than in the social links, but, like, I'm going specifically to see Hagakure right now, so there's no reason for me not to look up where he is. It's just silly at that point to just try to wander around. Because, like, usually I wander around because, like, I like having, like, I like the randomness factor, just randomly running into somebody going, hey, you know, I kind of want to do a social link with them, so let's do it. Anyway, a certain organization's behind all this, I'm finally sure of it! Umbrella? But I can't say their name because, you know, as soon as you do, they come and get rid of you. No. Kurt Cobain said their name. John Lennon said their name. They're bad, so bad, really, really bad. Should I spend time with Hiro while he's in this kind of mood? Yes, spend some time with Hiro. Well then, why don't we have a heated discussion about cosmogony? I learned all about Hiro's theories on the origin of the universe. Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hiro a present? Yes, please. Alrighty then. So let's go. So did we ever try the drill thing? If we go down, where is it? Actually, I looked up the pronunciation of this. Apparently, it's pronounced pumice, not pumice. Okay, so we tried that. Let's see, chin drill. It is said to represent the idea of spiritual energy. I think we've given this to him before when he didn't like it, if I'm not mistaken. I'll take whatever I can get my hands on, that's just my style, man! Eh, whatever, who cares? Does that mean he liked it? I like, the music was like, so, like, I think this is one of those cases where, like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't exactly good either. Like, this is more like he just was, like, like, neutral. Makoto, you ready for me to tell your fortune? I told you, I'm done with that! Come on, don't be like that! This was on me! Free of charge! No money down! Provided that you paid for all the other ones first! That just makes me even more suspicious. I'll be waiting for you in my room! Meet me as soon as you can! I'm super skeptical, but I just can't ignore him. I guess I better just go and get this over with. But I'll have to be on my guard. This could be another one of his traps. Considering how he's been up till now, there's no way I can believe he'd do anything for free. So actually... Apparently for some of these social links, I guess for all of them maybe, you go into each person's room at least once. I was talking to Nobi about this, and apparently actually he did all the social links with Fujisaki, because like Fujisaki is one of his favorite characters. And apparently one thing he didn't notice was like when he went inside of Fujisaki's room, her bed was blue, right? Because you know Fujisaki was actually a guy. So I thought that was interesting, the game giving subtle hints like that. He said he didn't notice it, but like he went back and saw that, and he's like, yeah, the game actually gave us hints about that way early on, which is quite interesting, actually. But anyway, considering how he's been up till now, there's no way I can believe he'd do anything for free. Against my better judgment, I headed to Hiro's room. Yo, Makoto, welcome! Thanks. Listen, before we get to the reading, I have a little favor to ask. I knew it! Forget it, I'm out of here. I was right to be skeptical. No, man, I'm super serious this time. I mean, I really am serious. I want to talk to you about a problem I'm having. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, like, this really is serious. You can tell by the music. Oh, about to do my pop filter. You can tell by the music and everything. Anyway, we'll figure out what this problem is in the next episode. OOParts, see you guys in the next episode.